Hey everyone, Jesse here. I'm out running a few errands and it is cold today, so I'm all bundled up, but wanted to share with you just an idea that I've been thinking a lot about lately, and that is that your feelings do not have to match the situation that you're in. They don't have to match your circumstances. And I know that's kind of a weird, somewhat obvious thing to say, but if you think about it, most of us have like this weird thing where we think we're off our rocker if our feelings don't match our situation. Like, for example, if we are super calm and just talking with the same tone of voice, even though something absolutely crazy just happened beside us and everybody's freaking out and we're just maybe cracking a joke or something like that. It almost feels inappropriate, right? It feels completely off base. So most of us, whether we think about it or not, try to basically get our feelings to match what it would be socially acceptable to feel, and our reactions to match what would be socially acceptable in terms of reaction to whatever it is that we're going through or whatever situation it is that we're in. Now, here's why that's a big deal, especially if you want to be a leader or you want to start a business or something like that. The only situation where you're going to be able to have any type of stability or maintain a clear head, if you're living in such a way where your feelings always match your situation, the only way, in that scenario, the only way you're going to be able to maintain any sort of stability and make clear-headed decisions is if you never have anything crazy happen to you, and that's just not realistic at all. If you're a leader, if you're trying to get crazy, if you're trying to, go after any big venture, things are going to go wrong. People are going to break their promises to you. People aren't going to come through. People aren't going to do what you expect. Situations are going to come that you did not anticipate. And if your feelings adjust to those every single time that happens, that's not good. That's going to be a bad situation. You're probably not going to be that great of a leader or a business owner. So I think having the realization that there's no reason why your feelings or your reactions have to match everyone else's feelings or reactions, or why your feelings and reactions have to make sense. You can choose, and granted, it's sometimes a lot easier to do this and other times I get that, but you can choose to be calm even when you're in a situation where everything's falling apart. You can choose to sit back and say, okay, this is what we're going through. Now, what do we do about it when everybody else is totally losing their minds and freaking out? I always think back to 9/11. Rudy Guiliani, I remember him being asked by somebody, I don't remember what interviewer posed this question, but he was asked by somebody, hey, how were you able to maintain such a calm demeanor and make such clear-headed decisions during such a crazy, unprecedented crisis? And he told a story essentially of when he was a little kid, a teenager or something like that, and his dad had told him, hey, when you grow up, there are going to be situations where everybody around you is losing their cool. And when that happens, I want you to be the one who's calm. That stuck with him, and hearing that story, frankly, stuck with me because I realized, wait, I want to be the kind of leader who can make those tough calls, who can think with a clear head, and even when there's crazy stuff going on, even when there's a crisis. So think about ways that you, and maybe even just be aware on an ongoing basis of times that you react in a way that you really maybe even don't fully feel. Maybe you aren't even really stressed out, but you feel like you should be stressed out, or if you feel like it's totally justified to be stressed out. Just ask yourself, do I have to be stressed out right now? Do I really have to be stressed out? And is being stressed out really the reaction that is serving me right now? Is that helping me to make better decisions? Is that helping me to get better results? Is that helping me to enjoy my life more? And chances are, with pretty much any negative emotions, it's not that you can always control them, but they rarely ever serve you. They rarely ever help you make better decisions. So just be aware of it, and remember that if you want to be a leader, if you want to accomplish some big things, your reactions and your feelings cannot depend entirely on the situations you're in, even if those reactions are completely justified by other people or your reasoning or whatever. Make your reactions match the results that you want and the way that you want to feel, not necessarily the reactions that you feel like you could get away with. So Anyway, comment below if you have any thoughts on this. I'll talk to you soon.